I'm sorry, guys. We have to get back on. It's 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out because Luka Dončić is an LA Laker. And we traded Anthony Davis. That is fine. Rob Pelinka, I was on my knees. You had me in a ball like a little baby. I could cry. I feel like a new man. This is what I mean by a championship move. This is exactly what I mean right here. If we were going to make a move for an all-star player, it was going to be trading one of our all-star players.
100%, bro.
Did I think we could get Luka Dončić? Not a chance in the world. I thought Luka Dončić was untouchable. I don't know what Mark Cuban is doing. Luka Dončić is 7 years younger than Anthony Davis. That's a horrible trade for the Mavericks. A horrible trade for the Mavericks. What are they thinking? Nobody in their right mind would trade Luka Dončić in his prime for Anthony Davis, who's coming out of his prime soon. That doesn't make any sense. But to no avail, he is on the freaking Lakers. Luka Dončić is a Laker. I don't know what else to say. Luka Dončić, all the good stuff that we had on the map. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know how we're gonna make this work. I don't care, honestly, because Luka is good enough to where he's just gonna figure it out. And LeBron's good enough to where he's gonna figure it out. I just wish Kobe could see this, man. Kobe would be so happy, bro. And Luka's done it all, guys. Like, Luka's played with Kyrie. He's been to the finals. He just wants to win. If you guys don't know, LeBron wanted to get him on his LeBron shoe. He wasn't able to because he went with Jordan. That's fine. But that relationship obviously has stood pat this entire time. And clearly, they have been talking about this for a long time. Because this would not happen out on a whim.
No.
This is probably something that's been clearly talked about between those two players for at least a year or two. This cannot be a new thing. This is not an out on the limb decision. These guys both make millions and millions of dollars. The people making decisions for these teams both make millions and millions of dollars. No way they did this deal like in a 2-minute type of thing. They must have been talking about this for a year. This is just like, this is the best thing that's happened so far in 2025, in my opinion. I mean, gosh, it's still young, but I mean, Luka Dončić is on the Lakers. I don't know what else to say, guys.
Dude.
Like, I don't know. Like, Luka's a Laker. That's a championship move. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking shit earlier, saying how we could go to the Western Conference, whatever, bro. With Luka Dončić, bro, come on. Like, let's be real, y'all. Like, y'all don't think the Lakers could go to the finals now with a young Luka Dončić, not even in his prime? I have Luka now. Now I got Luka, not the Mavericks, the Lakers. ZD has Luka. Like, he's actually in the Lakers uniform.
Yes, bro.
He's not in the Mavericks uniform.
Nope.
That's called opening up your championship window right there. And that's called prepare for the future. Because Luka's going to bring in other people, too. Other people are going to want to come to the Lakers now for sure, even if LeBron leaves. This is genius by Rob Pelinka. It's genius. Getting off of Anthony Davis, who I love. He's been playing so well. The Mavericks are going to love the way that he plays. He's way too old. He's not 26, 27. Come on, man. Come on, guys. I mean, this is box office, bro. I don't know. You have the details specifically?
Yeah. So
Because this just broke.
the Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Dončić, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. Sources tell Shams. 3-team deal that includes Utah. So I'm assuming they probably have some other...
Man, that first-round pick's going to suck. I didn't see that. But I don't care.
Dude, you have
that
Luka.
is... And for just one, in Max Christie, yeah, that to me, again, the Mavericks, that is a bad trade. I hope you guys are happy with what you've got because... Not only is that a massive disappointment to your fans who were expecting Luka to be there the entire time. We were talking about it the other day with Dirk. He's not going to get his jersey retired by the Mavs.
No.
He doesn't play for the Mavs.
No.
He barely played for the Mavs. Think about that. He played for them for 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's not... Yeah. Like, he's on a new team now. This is a new slate. And you know what, guys? Like, he's hurt right now. He's not going to play. AD's playing. So that is, we have to talk about what's happening right now. We're not going to see Luka for probably a couple more weeks, probably after the All-Star break. But, bro, when you see Luka, he's going to be in purple and gold, bro. Like, guys, like if you hear me talking shit the rest of the year, you know why. This is the best thing that's happened in the NBA so far. No doubt. Tonight, right now, Luka Dončić is a LA Laker. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. He averages, for his career, it's like 27, 8, and 9. For his career. He's the only other player other than LeBron pretty much to do that since like 19. Like, I don't know. He's playing with LeBron James. Like, I don't know what else the Lakers can do. Now I don't have another option for you. Like, anytime you ask me, what can you do to improve the Luka Dončić? Shit, we could trade for Luka.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't even know that was a possibility, bro. But that's a great answer to that question for you, for sure. And Rob answered that because I was telling you, Rob been on one, bro.
Y'all are seeing this podcast we just saw. He was praising him, bro. And this is probably the biggest trade of all time.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say probably in the last 10 years, without a doubt, bro. Because I just think Luka, for what he's been to the Dallas Mavericks franchise, you got to remember, like, so many people in Dallas right now are disappointed.
Oh,
if you're a Dallas
people
fan,
probably crying.
you're probably so pissed right now. And I love Anthony Davis, but he's older, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like, that's a bad trade. That's a bad trade, and the Lakers are going to take advantage of bad trades. We were just talking about Rui. This is a step up above that. Oh. Anthony Davis is 33. Like Luka's not even in his prime, honestly. His prime is probably coming in the next 2 seasons. What are the Mavericks doing? Where are you guys going to go from there with your 2029 first that may not even be valuable because we still have Luka?
Okay.
Did you think about that? Like, I feel bad for the Mavericks. We fleeced them. Who cares, though?
Yeah, y'all got Luka.
Yeah, like,
bro.
I don't care.
Fucking
Yeah,
Luka,
I don't
bro.
care. I don't care. I just feel bad for the Mavericks. Like, y'all got fleeced. I was just like, what? Like,
Are you going to get a Luka jersey?
Yeah, duh. A Luka Dončić Lakers jersey is going to be one of the hardest jerseys you'll ever have. That's going to look fake, and you know I'm going to get it.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. And I just think, so let's talk about what he's going to bring to the team, right? Because I love Austin Reeves. He's not going to be the point guard anymore. Nope. That's okay.
Yeah.
I think tonight, right now, he's thinking that. I know when he got this call, because... Okay, so if you guys don't know, I think Shams broke this news. I got a text from Los. I didn't even know until he texted me about it, and I had to look it up to make sure it was real.
Real, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, whoa,
what the fuck?
This is gonna make me fall. Yeah, this is gonna make me fall to the ground. But the reason, I was trying to figure that out just so we confirm the news. The news is true, so he's the first one to break the story. Shams has been on fire too, bro.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, Woj, shout out Woj. We all love and miss Woj, but Shams has been on one this entire year. He's been perfect, 100% hit rate. But, bro, yeah, it's going to move AR to the 2. We're going to have Luka at the 1. He immediately brings potent offense. I'm talking 30 points a night on a bad night here. Potent offense. That's the type of player we're talking about here. An S tier, above Anthony Davis level type of player. That's what we're getting right now. He'll be able to facilitate for others. The amount of gravity Luka Dončić draws in the NBA is second to none. The amount of open shots people are going to be able to get is insane. I feel so bad for Klay Thompson and Kyrie because they thought they were going to be getting this for the rest of their careers, and now they aren't. They aren't because Luka's on the Lakers. He's going to be doing that for my team. For my team, he's going to be creating for Dorian Finney-Smith, who he's done before. He's created for him before. Think about that, guys. Dorian Finney-Smith is not a new teammate to Luka Dončić. Like, that is somebody, he knows how he plays. He's going to figure out how LeBron plays. Like, this is going to be awesome. Luka's just going to be, you want to double Luka or LeBron?
Right. Fuck, bro.
Pick. And yes, we will cook the Thunder with Luka Dončić.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I was telling you when you were asking me, what are you going to do about your future? This solves it. This guy will bring in the players needed to be successful in the future. As long as we have Luka Dončić, we are safe for the future. We are safe for the future. What a move by Rob Pelinka. A genius, man. A genius, man. I am so thankful for this dude. You have no idea. The last 2 seasons, I have been waiting for a move like this. I hate to see Anthony Davis go. Again, the Mavericks are getting 28-10, first team All-NBA most likely. Like, they're still getting, I don't know what they're going to do with 3 centers. Again, Daniel Gafford and Lively. Dude, like, those are improving players. And you're going to ruin their growth because you want Anthony Davis? Okay. Like, think about what Rob Pelinka hurt, like, when bro, okay, you want AD for Dončić in our first round pick in 4 or 5 years when Luka's probably going to be, like, a little bit at the end of his prime? All right. Are you sure?
Fuck,
hey,
dude.
They agreed to terms, and clearly they were sure, but I just think what Luka's going to be able to bring the Lakers is, again, efficient, potent offense, being able to draw the defense in, obviously kick to his teammates, and then just the type of clutch leader he is, right? I think we've seen Luka Dončić perform at the highest levels of NBA basketball possible. He's a playoff riser. He doesn't shy away from the moment like every other NBA player in the entire world. He literally is the guy. Like, honestly, Luka Dončić is probably, in my opinion, I know I sound biased now, but I was saying this before.
He was.
I literally,
He was.
I sound biased now because he's actually on the Lakers, so you guys are going to hate me, but, like, Luka Dončić is somebody you would choose your team to build, you build a team around him. Like, it's not a joke, bro. It's honestly more than LeBron or AD right now at this stage in their careers. And so it's just asinine to me that the Mavericks traded him for 1 first rounder. I think this trade has got to be one of the worst trades ever.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that for the Mavs. It's just like, you're not going to get the value that we're getting out of Luka Dončić. I can assure you. Like, I'm like 99.9% sure, barring injury, Luka Dončić is going to be better than Anthony Davis. And so, again, I think what AD brings the Mavs, if you want to talk about that, again, I think this is the first big that they've had since Dirk Nowitzki that can actually dribble and create for himself. Lively and Gafford can't create for themselves. I think that's what their idea was. If Luka's going to go, Lively and Gafford aren't going to do anything.
So we need
somebody who can do something.
And it's putting him next to a center as well.
And Kyrie's Kyrie's already there. Kyrie and AD are going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that that's not an S-tier duo, right? That's an S-tier duo right there, no doubt.
Yeah.
But do I think it's LeBron and Luka?
Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck no. But like,
it's
something,
really, right?
And it's something, and
right.
Again, those guys are both older, but they're also at, I would say, and this is what's cool about this trade, AD's at his peak value that'll ever be. Same with Kyrie though,
right?
Like, Kyrie's only gotten better as he's gotten older, but at some point that won't happen. Hopefully the Mavericks are able to cash in. I think this championship window for them is now closed, though. I'm sorry. I don't think you guys are going to the finals. You guys don't have Luka anymore. And I don't think – I've had AD for a while. AD needed LeBron. I don't think AD is going to take you guys to an NBA championship. If I'm wrong, I would love to be wrong. I'd love to see AD win a championship. But – I think ultimately, like, I appreciate you letting me talk because obviously this is, like, the thing. But I think, like, I've repeated myself just from a serious note. I just don't think this is a good trade for the Mavericks. I think the Lakers were able to swoop in at a poor time for the Mavericks. When Luka's hurt, he hasn't played very well. All these – bro, Luka's not playing well. It's still 27, 9, and 8. And you guys traded him. Like, I really hope in the future, probably in 10 years, if the Mavericks ever get another generational player like that, they think a little bit more deeply. In my opinion, this was really, like, rushed from them. It just seems like they were making a decision based off right now.
Right.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
Because the Lakers are making a decision based off the future. And honestly, we could not go to the finals this year. I'll still be really happy with the season.
Yeah.
I don't care. We could lose the rest of the games this year. I'll still be happy this season. You want to know why? We solved our future problem. I've been talking about it. What are we going to do in the future? Who's the next person? That's answered now. We have somebody that's going to attract new players, somebody that's actually going to be winning at a high level. So I just think that ultimately, this probably is an A+ trade for the Lakers, in my opinion. It's a C for the Mavericks. The Mavericks are going to get something out of it right now, but in 2 years, we'll see how that duo looks. Yeah, what are your thoughts, man? I mean, you don't have to talk about it too long. I've already been talking about it 15 minutes, but
Yeah, but shit, bro. It's
you probably are jumbled too, like I am.
I'm at a loss for words, honestly. I don't understand really, like you said, just didn't really make sense for the Mavs. I mean, I guess you get Anthony Davis, but how long is that going to be good for you for?
So yeah, like, let me ask you this: you think Kyrie's been? You agree with my statement about what I said? They're both at their peak value.
100%. Right. Yeah, I agree. And like, if they do have a window, this is it. I get. But like, what about like
later,
your future? Yeah,
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's very crazy.
Like,
I wonder what was like.
What was the thought process? Yeah, like
I couldn't even fathom it. Honestly, I can't put words to.
We stopped what we were doing for this, by the way. Like, I'm trying to really think like what, because I thought it was fake.
Yeah,
I've seen
sounds
this,
fake.
I've seen this, and I've seen rumors about it for a while,
A long time.
Yeah, so like I'm like, wait, is Luka ever gonna? Maybe no. Surely after his contract, bro, they made the money work. We traded Max Christie, who I thought was untouchable. Max Christie is somebody who's actually a future piece, right? And that first rounder, more than Anthony Davis. I think Max Christie and the first rounder are actually more valuable together than Anthony Davis solo. If that makes sense, if people could grasp that.
Right.
But even in doing so, I'm willing to trade Max Christie for Luka Dončić in a first-round pick, right? But I think it's more about the Mavericks' perspective on what they're thinking in the moment. Like I said, I think they were thinking Kyrie's enough. He's shown that he has been enough without Luka. He's always done
team
well.
is looking really
the team's
good.
always done well without him.
Right.
And to be honest with you guys, the one thing that worries me about Luka is his attitude, right? I haven't talked about the bad things about him. That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like and this is what we don't need. And it's crazy I'm bringing this up because I'm glad you helped me think about this. We don't need more, just let him drive by. We don't need people not running back on defense. That's what Luka is, right? Luka does that all the time. He argues with refs. He doesn't run back on defense. He doesn't communicate sometimes on defense. He lets people blow by him. Like, there's going to be some issues for sure.
Right.
And I think those issues happened on the Mavericks. To me, those issues are why he's not a champion. So until he figures that out, I don't think he'll ever be one because champions don't do that. Jokic doesn't do that. Jokic just run back.
Right.
So, like, he has some things he needs to... It's always been a thing with him. Like,
Yeah.
he's always kind of been, not to call him out, but he thinks he's better than he is, even though he's so great. It's, like, overstepping sometimes where and I think what LeBron's good for Luka is Luka's not better than LeBron James, right? So he's actually going to be in the first time in his life. Think about this, guys. He's going to be not the best person in the room. Man, and that's nice when people aren't sucking your dick every day. You actually can see what you're doing wrong. That's the point. So I think that's what's going to be good for Luka. But I think ultimately, the Mavericks were fed up with that. I think that's why they traded him partly. They know Anthony Davis isn't like that. Anthony Davis may not get back on defense. He was always playing defense, though.
Right.
He doesn't blame other people. Luka blames other people. There's issues that were going on probably behind the scenes that we didn't always see. Anthony Davis doesn't really have those.
Right.
Neither does Kyrie, right? Kyrie, it's funny, 3 years ago, they were saying Kyrie was a disgrace to the locker room, horrible person, anti-Semitic, all these things. He's not. He's not. He just wants to play basketball, bro. And, like, he can't do that in some areas because people are just, weird. And so I think Mark Cuban sees that Anthony Davis and Kyrie can be I see it, bro. Like, I understand. I think, like, if you put this through the trade runner, it would tell you no, though.
Right.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, it would still, the AI and all the simulators they have access to, because we have access to the it would still say no.
Yeah.
Look at the value, the 5-star value that Luka has compared to the 4-star value of Anthony Davis. And then Christie, again, is valuable. But what is he really going to give you from an offensive perspective? I was just praising him about his defense, but I think he's more of a defensive specialist. I don't really see how he's going to make the team better, like, right now. Defense isn't really something the Mavericks struggle with, honestly, this season because they've been one of their better teams this year. It's just such a weird feeling right now. I feel very excited, but I'm also kind of nervous because I don't want this to not work out. And then, Luka's going to get blamed, right? I think the Lakers will get blamed for if he doesn't win a championship. And if Luka's career ends up not going the way that it's supposed to, there could be a lot of questions. But hopefully there's just, like I said, I wish Kobe could see this because I hope this means more rings. And ultimately, like, that's what I care about as a true fan of the Lakers. I love Anthony Davis. This is like my sign off to him. Thank you, bro. You've been an Iron Man, bro. Like, for real. I've like always been, honestly, like, you're one of my favorite players, bro. Like, for real. Like, so thank you, bro. Like, you in 2020, like, it was a dark place for me, but I remember, like, I would watch like basketball in the bubble. This is back when the Suns were hooping and they didn't make it. Like, they won those 12 games, whatever. But I remember winning that championship and just being thankful that, like, he's an NBA champion, because people used to hate on AD for sure. And I think now he's getting traded for Luka, which kind of goes to show you, like, his value to people. But I just had to say thank you, bro, because, like, he means a lot to me. And I know I'm kind of getting emotional, but it's just because I care. So he means a lot to me, and I just want to tell him thank you, because obviously I'm probably never going to see him again in a Lakers uniform, and that really sucks. I was never able to go to a game and see him in a Lakers uniform, so that sucks. But I am thankful that he was obviously one of the better Lakers players, in my opinion, ever. And so I hope you can keep carrying on that tradition of being a great player, bro, on the Mavs. But I'm excited for Luka. Obviously, I don't really know what this means from, like, what we do with Austin Reeves. I feel bad for him too, because I know he was having a great season, and it sucks that life can change like that. Like, I wish life wasn't like that, honestly, because he deserves a lot more too. But at the end of the day, these are all business decisions, and, like, you can't really fault people for trying to go to the direction that they want to go in. So I just had to say that too, man. Like, I'm thankful for AD and Austin Reeves. I'm thankful for you too, bro. I hope if it's not with the Lakers anymore too, because Luka's here, so be it, bro. You deserve to go somewhere and score 20 and 10, because I know you can do that. But I just hope Luka can be, like, a good person for us, honestly, not like somebody who blows up the locker room. So that's all I got.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's all I got.
Hell yeah. We ended on that. That's beautiful.